Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Charles Morris. This threat made by China to shoot down Nancy Pelosi's plane on her visit to Taiwan or whatever. Yeah, I want to say this threat made by China and the threat that she made, or you mean, or the president of, President Xi, he warned President Biden that those who play with fire will perish. And this to me sounds like it's a very, very, very serious thing. It's obviously a threat like this isn't really supposed to be taken as a joke. It's supposed to be taken, as very, very seriously. Whether President Xi of China is joking or not, or just trying to actually scare the U.S. into coming into Asia, or, trying to discuss like a peace deal or, whatever. And you've got like a threat that is being made by a communist country like China. Yeah, that should not be, like, taken very, very seriously. I mean, I don't know what is going on right now, but I'm pretty disgusted with the, president of China trying to look like the tough guy here, and, this is, pretty crazy, but they believe that Taiwan is part of China, just as Vladimir Putin believes that Ukraine is what's made for Russia. Those two connections are just, pretty crazy, but they both connect as, like, these are two crazy men who actually have some, like, very, very crazy beliefs that some of that land that they're wanting to claim does not belong to them. And they're like, a self-governed country. Like, Ukraine is self-governed. It is not owned by China. It is not owned by another state. It is its own country. And Taiwan is its own country. These two countries were not created for the other country. They are individual. And it's just so crazy. Now, when you... It'd be, like, so crazy if the United States made the claim that Canada was made for the United States, which actually... If we were to, like, cross... If troops brought military weapons into Canada. Canada would actually be, pretty aware of this if we even attempted to do something like this. But who knows? It might happen if we had like a crazy president of the United States. That would probably be like more crazier than Trump. But let's not get our hopes up on that. What I'm really most concerned of is when Speaker Nancy Pelosi's plane gets shot down by China. This Nancy Pelosi's death could drive America into mourning of the loss of a House Speaker, because you have the death of an individual. Now, this is if you even care about the death of the House Speaker as an individual, then obviously you're not if you're mourning for the House Speaker after death, if it's possible that her plane gets shot down, then mourning the loss of an individual, especially who has a job as a congresswoman, politician, then obviously you understand the whole situation. If you're mourning because of the loss of a human being, then I don't blame you. But now, on the other hand, if you're going to celebrate because of let's say you're a Democrat believer, no, let me change that. If you were a Republican believer and you celebrated the death of a Democrat, then you are an idiot. Alright, you should not be celebrating the death of a human being that's like a Democrat. And if you're a Republican and you celebrate the death of a Democrat and that stuff, you're an idiot. Alright, this is the death of a human being. This has nothing to do with her being a Democrat at all. When it comes to death, laughing about death is no joking matter. It's no laughing matter. Actually, I want to rephrase no joking matter. Laughing about death isn't really funny. And if you're a Republican and you celebrating the death of a Democrat House Speaker, then shame on you. If you heard on the news, if you heard this on the news and you're a Republican, yeah, shame on you. this is this would be a sad time for the United States for losing an individual. And let me just make it clear, I don't care what side of politics that a person is on, or whoever dies, over if they're like on one side of the political parties. You know, John McCain was a Republican, but the cause of his death was, I believe it was some type of cancer and that stuff. He was one of my favorite Republicans. And he was, well, he wasn't crazy. Back when he ran against President Obama, yeah, former President Obama, he, I viewed him as a proper Republican. And, you know, what I mean, like, not so crazy like Trump, you know what I'm meaning. And he was a very, very nice guy. Yeah. I don't view all Republicans as, you know, bad. There are some good ones. John McCain was one of them. Mitt Romney was another. And now, if Mike Pence actually runs in 2024, then Mike Pence could also help drive America in the right direction. And I also wanted to mention for the people who call for Speaker Nancy Pelosi to be hanged, when they heard about her being killed by the Chinese, I'm sure those people would be celebrating her death. And those people probably won't even feel shame at all. But yeah, China, I have to say, is going to go way too far if the death of Nancy Pelosi ends up being true. Then it would drive America mad. And who knows, we might get engaged in a World War III, and things could look very, very ugly. Where not only would you have the invasion of Taiwan to worry about and protecting them, but you would also have to worry a Chinese invasion of the United States that could probably happen in the future sometimes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If like we said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Charles Morris. And I'll see you all in my next video. And, you know, China has pretty much become pretty evil. To Charles Morris, have a good day. I will see you all later.